Hi dear friends, I hope you are doing well. Today I am very excited because we are going to unbox and take a first look at my new Armenian Duduks. These two Duduks are in G and F keys and both tuned to 432 Hz. I will show you the instruments, do a quick playtest and share my first impressions with you. But before we begin, I would like to give a big thank you to Lamay Duduk for sending these beautiful instruments to support my future projects and help me expand my sound. I will tell you more about them in the next few minutes and I will also share my discount code with you. So stay tuned and let's get started. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nasser Sezavar and I'm an Armenian Duduk player. This is actually the first video in my channel where I'm doing a review and talking directly to the camera. So it's a little bit different from my usual content and let's see how it will goes. These two instruments are very special to me and in this video I would like to share how they sound and my personal thoughts with you. When you start learning the duduk, the most common key to begin with is A. There are several reasons for this, including its comfortable range and easier playability. I also started my duduk journey with A duduk, and I still love how it sounds. However, from the very beginning days, my goal was to create music that feels spiritual, relaxing and meditative. Because of that, I became interested in the lower pitch duduks, especially G and F. One important thing to know about the duduk is that the lower the key, the longer the instrument becomes, so it requires much more air support to produce a full and beautiful sound. So let me show you something. For example, the distance between first finger hole and the mouthpiece in this F duduk is longer than A duduk. So it needs much more air to produce a full, beautiful sound. So if you are thinking about getting a duduk lower than A duduk, I would recommend to select the softer reed to gradually develop your embouchure and achieve the sound that you want. Now let's talk about these instruments. Both of these duduks were handcrafted by Master Karen Mukayelian and carrying the MKS stamp. If you are not familiar with him, Karen Mukayelian is one of the most respected Armenian makers of duduks and traditional woodwind instruments. Many professional players prefer his instruments because of their craftsmanship, reliability and beautiful sound. My first MKS duduk was A duduk, and if you have watched my previous performances, you already heard how it sounds, and it's one of my favorite instruments so far. One thing I really like about the Lamay Duduk is their commitment to quality. They work with some of the finest Armenian masters and they have a really good reputation for quality and high standards. If you are looking to buy a professional Armenian duduk, I would definitely recommend checking them out, and my discount code for you will be Nasser5 and I will also share the link in the description of the video. Now let's hear how these instruments sound, and after that I will explain why I chose 432 Hz instead of more common 440 Hz tuning. I hope you liked how they sound. I will also share another performance in the end of the video. Now let's talk about this. Why 432 Hz? Armenian duduk already has a warm, velvety and relaxing sound. But when I was looking to getting new instruments, I decided to go with 432 Hz instead of 440. Many people who listen to 432 Hz music describe it as warmer, gentler and much more relaxing. Of course, these experiences are subjective, but they are one of the reasons why this tuning has been so popular among meditation and relaxing music communities. It's also nice to mention that some of the famous classical composers such as Mozart, Beethoven, Verdi had used A432 Hz tuning forks to compose their music. There have also been few studies exploring this topic. One study showed that participants who listened to this tuning got a slightly lower heart rate than people who listened to 440 Hz tuning. And another study showed that patients who listened to 432 Hz music got lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. While the scientific evidence is still limited, I find these results interesting and worth exploring further. But honestly, here comes my personal view. For me, this tuning fits perfectly for the type of music I want to create in meditative and healing musics. And honestly, I don't put all my decisions based on scientific papers and results. Human beings have been exploring sound, spirituality, meditation for thousands of years. And sometimes experience comes first and science takes time to catch up and explain what people already have been feeling for generations. For me, 432 Hz music is something like that. I can't explain in words, but I can make you feel it. In this video, I wanted to just, share a brief summary of what I have felt while seeing these instruments, and mostly I wanted to play and share how it feels. As a musician, my job is to make you feel the music, not talk about these topics. But in the future videos, I have plans to talk about the spiritual aspects of these frequencies and how it can affect you in all, manners. But right now, let's listen to another melody. But before that, I want to thank you for watching this video. I also launched my Patreon account. You can find the link in the descriptions and all the discount code and the link to Lamay Duduk. I really enjoyed this video and I hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you.